Hi Libra, I'm G1 Ready with G1 Insights, and this is your life and love energy for the month of February and March, okay? So I really do believe that for you and a few others that your reading has been delayed for a reason. And I took this opportunity really seriously because I feel like, anytime Spirit does something like that, it's definitely a message worth watching and listening to. And it's definitely something worth providing for. And so I'm excited because I feel like there's definitely something that you need to know. Okay? So, Libra, let's get into this, okay? I feel like there's a lot of egotistical things here going on in February where you are trying to get back to you, like trying to find I just heard Stella got their groove back, and it's interesting because I feel like that's exactly the energy that you guys are going for, where you're just trying to get your groove back, where you're trying to get into this place where I'm me, I am not of lack. I'm okay with self. I am feeling good at the moment. I am satisfied with everything that is happening for me, right? So before we get too deep into this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus in Libra, okay? Just in case if you're wondering. I think it's best if you guys check your Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus, or your Jupiter, or your Mercury, or your Mars. All of these planets definitely do influence, how we respond to things, how we react, and what we give or what we put out into the universe at the time, given going through whatever situation we could be going through, whether it's good or bad. It does determine on what is in your energy. So it's important to know your actual energy in your birth chart, okay, guys? So with that being said, I'm going to proceed, okay? Right beneath Come to the Edge, okay, this is a card that is all about, taking that risk, stepping forward, okay? But here, you got the Ego card. In the traditional tarot deck, this is the Devil card. The Devil card, of course, plays tricks on us, make us feel like we are confined, make us feel like we can't do it, make us feel restricted, make us feel insecure. And I think that a lot of you have been dealing with that a lot lately. Trying to get between this place of, okay, yes, I'm heartbroken, but how can I bounce back? And I think that that's where a lot of you are at the moment, where you're in this place with things feeling, things being like in lack, for example, things being delayed or things not coming through when you needed to come through at the right time that you needed to come through. Things not working as quickly as you would like it to work out. And I want to just give you like a little nudge, Libra. I feel like the universe wants you to know that it's important for you not to give up, because I feel like your time is coming, and I feel like you've had moments where you've been through worse, and I feel like this is just, one of those moments where you gotta just really take a step back and reevaluate everything that has gone wrong and try to really figure out how can you make things right, or how can you make things better, if that makes sense, okay? Because I do see chopped wood here, so it's definitely some obstacles or something or someone stopping you, or it could be a situation, it could be circumstantial, where a situation is causing you a lot of blockage, where it's like every time you try to take one step forward, something is trying to stop you in your tracks, And I feel like you it's like in the back of your mind, it's like, okay, I want to do this, but I'm just not sure how to do this. I want to take that leap of faith. I want to go after my goals. I want to do what I want to do, but I'm just not sure how to, or maybe I'm just afraid to just do it on my own. Like, I'm just not sure if I'll be able to be successful at it if I just dive in. And that is where the devil tends to play tricks on your mind, is tapping into those fears. And if you can remember that fear is only the thing that will literally keep you from doing something that you don't want to do. Fear will have you doing something that you don't want to do for the rest of your life, okay? And that is one of my favorite phrases. I was sitting on the bus one day, and I actually heard someone say that. And I've really lived my life on that principle. You understand? That fear will have you doing something that you do not want to do for the rest of your life. So by any means necessary, do what pleases you. Do what makes you happy. Because fear will literally stop you in your tracks. Fear will hold you back. Fear will literally make you feel like, okay, I cannot be successful. This is not going to work. Maybe this is not going to work out for me. I'm not sure if I'll be successful at that opportunity. Maybe I should take the opportunity, but what if they don't like my personality? Like, fear will really stop you, and you being a sign that is usually all about balance and harmony and peace and love, right? You're one of the most loving, beautiful signs that I know, Libra. So when you're faced with a situation where you have to really be direct and give an answer right away, it's like the pressure is on, And I don't think that you feel really, really comfortable with everything being like, okay, I need an answer like right now, today. Like, really there's a lot of pressure, And it's not just you, Libra. I feel like a lot of you air signs are dealing with that this season. Dealing with that this year in general, where it's like a lot of off and on energy going on, and it's because, of course, there is definitely a lesson involved here, and Spirit wants to just simply remind you, as I said before, to just not give up. Spirit wants you to continue to have faith, to keep fighting, to keep believing, to keep manifesting, to keep doing what you've been doing. And, sometimes we have to separate from people that we love. Sometimes we have to find a new route to things. Sometimes we have to figure out things on our own. Sometimes things have to become, uncomfortable for things to really, really come together. Sometimes relationships fall apart for greater things to come together, for greater relationships to form. And at the moment when we're upset and we're crying and we're hurt, we may not always understand exactly what those reasons are. And Spirit is saying, listen, there is no place like home, okay? And this energy came out in reverse because it's literally reminding you, or it really wants to let you know, there is no place like home. There is nothing, not in a physical sense. I mean, for some of you, it could be in a physical sense. Like, maybe you moved somewhere and maybe things didn't work out, right? But this can also be like a thing within, like whereas you used to feel so at peace being spiritually in tune. Maybe you used to feel really at peace traveling. Maybe you used to feel really at peace doing this one thing or this one type of job or this one gig. Like, maybe you used to really feel good doing this particular thing. And for the past 7 months, your life has drastically changed. And so Spirit is here to remind you that that is where your blessings are. And I was so super excited to see the Page of Pentacles here. Okay, the Page of Pentacles is definitely all about rewards and seeking rewards and going after what you want. Okay, it's all about good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging. Okay, a new area of study, going back to school, taking up a trade, taking up some type of certification of some sort. Okay. This can even be something personal that you really, really love. Something more on something like a hobby. Okay, maybe you want to become, maybe you want to take in more knowledge about something that you're really, really interested in. Okay, but either way, I feel like there are definitely a lot of financial blessings here for you. All right, so I'm going to do your energy cards, my love, because I do feel like your energy is really all about being patient. And Guys, I didn't really point this out to you, but this is the World card. And in a traditional tarot deck, the World card is really all about support and resources and connecting with people. Many blessings coming our way and feeling really on top of the world, being content. But it came out in reverse, and it came out right under chopped wood, okay? So you're definitely feeling like there is a lack of something, or maybe feeling like something is missing. Maybe feeling like, like, okay, this could be mine, but, I feel like this is the season in your life where excuses must come to a complete end, where you must really begin to take responsibility for your own actions and to really learn how to step into your comfort zone, to really, really find out what is it that I really want to do, And again, Libra, it's not just you. It's a lot of air signs are dealing with this season. It's not a game. Like, a lot of air signs are facing this. There's going to be a lot of retrogrades this year. A lot of, planets going in and out and backward and forward. And it's going to be all in between air signs and water signs, back and forth. You guys are going to be doing a lot of ping pong this year. So you may have moments where you got to really stop in your tracks and really kind of take a step back and say, okay, that was the wrong move. Like, I enjoyed it, but it just was not the right time, or maybe it just wasn't the right moment, or maybe it just wasn't the right place, right? Like, we're going to have to take a moment to just embrace that we fucked up, and that's what you have to do, Libra. It's all about that ownership. I have to own my responsibility. I have to own my mistake. I had to own up to what I've done, or what I need to do. I need to take ownership, because I know that God is blessing me, but God cannot bless me when I'm in a place of denial, and so that is going to come to you in your own time, guys, like, it's going to come to you. So I'm going to do your energy cards and see what else Spirit has for you, and see what else is there, anything maybe Spirit would like to show you or share with you. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. Some cards fell out. Okay. So let's see, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and Libra overall life and love energy. But I do feel like you guys are going to be definitely having a strong interest in learning something, or learning more about something that you love, or that you have a strong, high interest in, okay? A lot of you will be going back to school. A lot of you will. Oh, my God, Libra, look at this. I'm serious. Some of you are still stuck in this mindset of, really, really, something really hurt you, Libra. And it could be a work-related situation. It could be financial. It could be, something dealing within your home environment, or something with an ex-lover or a spouse. And I wasn't going to talk too much about this during your reading, but I feel like I should. Okay, so, wow, look at that. Everything is coming to a complete end, Libra. That storm that you were going through is coming to a complete end. Wow, and it came out literally on top of the World cards being in reverse, and the chopped wood card coming out in reverse. This is interesting, Libra. Envy, guys, we have to let go of envy. That is what's holding us back. Envy, the lack of control. Why can't I control this? How come my life can't be like this? How come I can't be like this? How come I can't be that successful? How come I can't have this? How come this can't be that way? How come, why not me? Yeah, let that energy go, Libra. I promise you, the more that you let that energy go, the more blessings will become yours, my love, okay? You have no place like home, my love. It came out in reverse. Something is seriously going on with the Page of Pentacles here. You are literally focused on your stability or your home environment, or something that is really deeply personal to you, okay? So the first week of February, we're going to have like this whole We're going to have that full moon in Leo. We're going to have Mars going to Aries. Not Aries, sorry, wrong sign. Mars is going to Mars is going to go into Capricorn. We're going to have Mercury in Pisces, and then Mercury is going to go to Aquarius, and it's going to go back to Pisces, back to Aquarius, and then back to Pisces by the end of March. So we're definitely dealing with a lot of tense energy here, okay? And with that being said, in the midst of that, we are also still dealing with about 4 or 5 planets being in Capricorn. Saturn is in Capricorn, Pluto's in Capricorn, Mars is in Capricorn, and Jupiter is also in Capricorn, if I'm correct. And so there's definitely a lot of tense energy here where it's like strong. I want to be successful. I want to do what's right. I want to make my mama proud type of energy. And so don't feel bad, or don't allow yourself to be consumed by all of this emotional energy. And then of course we know by February 23rd, 22nd, give or take a day, the sun will definitely be in Pisces. Then we'll have a full moon in Virgo approaching us in March. Around the 9th, that is the same week that Mercury retrograde will go direct. But around the 16th of March is when things tend to get better. Clarity will return. Our intuition will be more intact. Spirit will be there always, as usual, to guide us. So it's really important, Libra, for you to be well-balanced and well-focused on your goals, on the things that you want to let go of, that you would like to release. And if I were you, I would just really look forward to this this blessing that is coming my way, because something in a financial state is definitely working out for you financially, and that may help with some obstacles or things that you are dealing with or facing that kind of basically held you back for the past few months, okay? So I love you, and I would love to know what you guys think. Please comment below. I would love to have you guys as one of my subscribers. Please like and share this message around the world, because everybody deserves to hear this message. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye.